Yeah.
This is how we do it here. Da, 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 da. If anything, Juan Soto should have been telling the Mets how to play in Fenway Park and how to deal
True.
with that wall.
That's a good point. That's a
You
good
know what
point.
I'm saying? But now, you don't think he's bothered by anything. You don't think he's bothered by anything.
I know.
He gets in there last night. We get to last night, and they drop him to third in the order.
Which is
And
okay.
he stands there. No, that's great. I've been calling for that since the off season, so you know how I feel about that.
I know.
He stands there and watches basically 6 pitches his first 2 at bats.
But what else is new? He's been doing this all year.
No. Come on, Eddie. Come on.
You think he did it purposely?
I don't know what the hell he was doing. That's what I want to know. What the hell was he doing? Was he being, like my guy Rudy said, an angry Dominican? Because I know all about that. And that's why I'm telling you. So. I could see him being upset and saying, oh, you going to treat me like this? I'm going to show you. Now,
if that's the case,
I will say this.
If what you're saying is true, then you're saying we just gave $700 million to the biggest piece of shit in baseball.
I'm not saying anything
that's
is
what
true.
You're saying.
I'm not
if
saying
that's
anything is
true, if your allegation is true, then he's the biggest piece of shit in baseball. So I don't believe that. To me, he's been nothing but a professional for the most part of everything I've watched of him. If what you're saying is true, that makes him the biggest piece of shit in baseball, which I don't believe.
I wouldn't say it makes him the biggest piece of shit in baseball. It could just be that he's upset. Why would he get that upset? What the fuck? Maybe something else is bothering him. But I'm not saying this is what's happened. I'm just trying to have the conversation.
We're trying to go down avenues of possible concern.
I'm just trying to have the conversation now.
I'm trying to see if the fucking chat knows. What I don't know. I can't fucking pin it. Something's off. And the best thing I can tell you is it reminds me of the season he had with San Diego when he hit 248. That's what I'm seeing. Is that guy who's a fucking B minus player. We expected A+. We got a fucking B-.
I'm in a group chat on X with a few people. Shout out to Frank. And I was gonna say his last name, whatever, so people could know. But Frank, he's on X, whatever, and he brought up a good point about Soto taking pitches, and it's something that I've heard, and I didn't think about it until he mentioned it. But I've heard guys say this before, and I wish I could think of exactly who. But I've heard players say, "Yo, I literally went up there to look at pitches because I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I am lost. So I just wanted to track pitches. Yeah, I'm going to strike out or whatever. I'm throwing away in that bat per se. But in the long course of a season, this is what I need to do right now." And I said, oh, maybe that was what he was doing. Maybe he was doing that. Like, yo, I'm so lost at the plate right now. Let me just track these pitches, especially from a lefty. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's the case. I think
so what the fuck was it, Eddie? Because you say nothing was the case. You're telling me what the first thing I said? You said no. So what? You tell us what it was then. You tell us what it was.
Well, you're telling me he's up there fucking. You're telling me he's up there just to go see pitches. This guy's been a Hall of Fame in the first 7 years of his career, correct? He's on the track for being.
It doesn't mean that he's never done that. Did you watch every single game that Juan Soto ever played? I just told you. I've heard other major leaguers actually say that they've done this. Well, yeah, I'm having a hard time at the plate, so I'm gonna take this at bat. I'm gonna take this at bat just to track pitches.
Okay.
Just to try to find myself. Why is that so outlandish to you? I've heard major leaguers actually say this. I'm not saying that that's what he did.
I can see that
when that's brought up to me, and I know that I've heard players say this, and I look at it, and I'm like, damn, it could be.
No, Hector. I could see that guy, that sort of approach coming from a guy that's not a great hitter. I could see that coming from a guy that's not the best hitter in the world. That you're just so far lost that you're going to go up and just to see the pitch, and you want to track it, memory bank it, the whole nine. But when you're talking about Juan Soto, you're now talking about one of the best players in Major League Baseball since he's came in.
Who is struggling.
struggling, correct. I think he would be too good to do that. Too good.
So he was just that fooled that he looked at 3 pitches right down the middle. He was that fooled that he looked at 3 pitches right down the middle. That's what you're telling me. Because they weren't in the corner. They weren't. Those pitches were right down the damn middle.
I think the best explanation I can give you, I think he's stuck in his own head. I'm telling you, he's struggling that so bad, and he's now lost in his own head. We've seen guys like this before. We've seen guys like this on the Mets, particularly.
Please don't start with the Juan Soto. With the Lindor, Beltran. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't care about how we treated them.
There's truth to that too.
There's truth to what? That everybody fucking struggles?
Correct.
That everybody struggles.
Yeah, I know, but now it's going on to where it's contagious to the other teammates. Hector. The other teammates it's infecting the other teammates. And that's where I have a problem.
You think everybody else is struggling because Juan Soto's struggling?
No, I think it's team-wide. They're all struggling. I'm not just saying you're struggling because of Juan Soto. Every one of them are. Pete has his longest streak without a home run in his career right now. Going on right now. What do you say for that?
No, I'm not. Pete's struggling. I know Pete's struggling. But you just said that Juan Soto struggles are carrying on to the other guys now. Like,
well, no. It's team-wide. It's team-wide. One struggle doesn't make another struggle, right?
I was trying to clarify what you said, brother. That's all. I got you.
Again, I'm frustrated, and it's
no, we all are.
Right. They should be fucking 15, 20 games over 500. That's how many games we've pissed away. We should have at least another 5 wins. At least 5. I could count 5 games where I could easily say that. I could probably go to, for one of stretches of 7 or 8, I could probably get there too. I got to put the air conditioner on in my house because I'm sweating my balls up and I'm pissed off. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, this is what happens. Oops. Why is this doing that? Where the hell did he go? Okay. Oops.
There we go. It was on 83 degrees. Now, great job, handyman. Fucking fixes my AC, programs it to 83. It's 95 degrees outside right now.
All right, look at this.
You're gonna just fucking make me go off the rails, I think, with this. Because I'm about this close, Hector.
This is his first at bat, bro. Okay, so the first pitch was a little down. Okay.
Correct. Call the strike then.
Yeah. Now look at strike 2 and strike 3.
This is yesterday, correct?
This was tomorrow. Yes, Eddie. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop running for me. This is what he looked at.
I understand.
That's his first at bat.
Cutter, sinker, cutter. Okay.
I don't give a damn what the hell they were. This is right down the fucking middle. That's what I know. Right down the damn middle.
You're right. I'm not going to give him any explanation for it. I have none. 0. That's a second at bat, correct?
Yeah. But again, he never took the bat off his fucking shoulders, bro.
God, how the fuck did we even win that game?
Brett Beatty.
I know. The big double.
Brett the Hitman Beatty.
Yo, I owe him an apology. I really do. I apologize to Brett Beatty.
Can he do it for more than 2 weeks before we start talking about we owe him an apology? Let's stop this nonsense. That's what I was about to say right now. Now he's the apple everybody's eye.
I've given him my fucking props. He's not.
No, you give him his props, but don't get apology. Like, who the hell is Brett Beatty? Give me a break. Now everybody wants to get rid of Mark Vientos, send
I don't
Vientos
want
to
to
the
get rid of
minors, and this and that. Last year at this time,
Vientos. Vientos hit the walk-off home run right
three
about
and a
now.
half weeks ago, what the hell were we saying about Brett Beatty?
Fuck him. Get rid of him. He's trade bait.
If he
I
was
never
lucky.
said that though. By the way, I never
For a
said that.
bag of balls. If he
Yeah,
was
well, I
lucky.
said get his value up in the minors. That's what I said.
Yeah, and I told you there was
Brett, see,
no value to raise in the minors. He needed to do that
correct.
here.
But Brett Beatty and Mark Vientos is not a bad problem to have.
No,
And I
it's
don't want to
not.
hear about
It's
the
not.
Mauricio shit either. Mauricio had
Oh
a
my god.
fucking horrible fucking surgery. You got to give the kid another year.
No, he's
Enough
being
with
called up.
Mauricio.
You didn't know that?
What?
He's being called up for tomorrow?
He's not.
I know this, but that's what everybody's trying to.
Martino already reported that he's not coming up.
I know. But I didn't think he would be coming up even before that. It would go against everything that they're
Neither.
talking about.
Hector, you know how bad those surgeries are on your knees.
And it would be
You know it.
the ultimate panic move.
Yeah, I agree.
Opinion.
Like
Right?
when we brought Beatty, Vientos, and Alvarez up in the Braves series in fucking 2022.
Right.
Remember that? Remember that fucking
But here's
disaster?
another thing. We have Francisco Alvarez, who's pissing everybody
Who's
off.
been hitting better, by the way. Hitting better.
He had one good day, bro. Come on, give me a break. He had one
But
good
he's
day.
been better. He
When?
looked fucking lost.
He still looks lost. To me.
I give him the side, not only on offense, but defense as well. I saw him throw out a runner. That kid on Boston that could fly. He threw a bullet and he got him out. So I this is because I trashed him. That's why I say him. He's looking better. I told you he was garbage. So I have to be fair. He's looked better.
Garbage. He is garbage.
He's no great.
Do we have him, Rudy?
What is this? His stats?
He's been better, you're telling me.
He's
Last
been
7 games for this piece of shit.
That's just at-bats.
Oh, what?
All right, here we are. If I had fucking a magnifying glass, I could see this shit.
How's that, chump?
That's good. All right,
Yeah,
last
we can't
7
really
games,
see it.
batting 100, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. Okay, that's pretty fucking terrible. Oh my
You know what I'm
god!
saying? He's not better. He had one decent day where he got a couple of hits, and everybody.
I felt like
after I did a video talking about where the hell is Terrence. Terrence should be the one getting the most of the playing
no,
time.
heck, it was 2 sides to that though. Remember, I told you I like Terrence's defense. Remember, I was telling you that. And I told you I don't think Alvey could throw guys out the way Terrence did. Alvey proved me wrong in the Boston series.
No,
Because
he's kind
he
of better
burned
with
a
that.
couple
He's kind of
guys.
better with that. But
He
it's
was
just I feel like we talked about the whole time as they were leading up to come to bring Alvey up, like they should be splitting time.
I still agree with that.
And if anything, it should be a 60-40, and we haven't seen that. You understand what I'm saying? And Torres comes in there last night, and again, 2 hits, a walk, and it's every time pretty much.
It
just
seems
gives you
like
better
to me,
at bats, bro.
It seems he does. It seems like to me it's going to be going forward. It's going to be Terrence's job to lose pretty soon. I would say within this next week or so, we're probably going to see more Terrence than we do Alvarez. That's my guess. But again, I still think you get Alvarez time at bats. I still think you can. With this lineup the way it is, even if he's not starting, you can put him in for pinch hitting and shit. Marte, look at fucking Marte. I mean, come on.
Right. So again, so you didn't have a problem with dropping Soto the third last night?
No, I didn't. I mean, again, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Can't.
Now, what's up? Like, now going forward,
I'm all about the fucking 2-hole. I'm all about that. But we got a guy.
So that's what I'm about to ask you, though. So who do you want in that 2-hole now, Mister? I'm all about the 2-hole. Who do you want in that 2-hole now? Is what I'm about to ask you.
I'll tell you this. You're probably not going to fucking like it. Maybe you do. I don't know. think Brandon Nimmo should be there.
No, that's what a lot of people are saying that now. Um,
Because I want old Brandon Nimmo at the 2-hole. I want the guy that sees fucking 8 pitches per at bat.
am I wrong? Or last year when we first put Francisco Lindor to lead off, Brandon Nimmo batted second for a bit. He didn't go straight to 4 and 5.
No,
He batted
he was.
second.
I believe he was second.
And he struggled as hell there too, bro. He struggled there.
I mean, you're talking now. This is around this time last year, right? Around the same exact time.
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago last year that they
Yeah.
moved Lindor to lead off. I remember they talked about it. It might have been yesterday, even.
There you go. Yeah,
Bring that back.
I think it's Nimmo that goes to the 2-hole. I would put him there because he's a guy that he's got pop and he could see pitches, and that's what you kind of want with Soto struggling, and he's kind of in between Lindor and Soto, and I kind of like the lefty in between them.
If it was my choice, we would have the guy. Where do you go?
Who you put Brett Beatty?
No, man, these guys took him away from me. I don't know what the hell these producers are doing. I would put Mark Vientos there, god damn it.
Oh, no way.
No way. That's how we should have started anyways.
I don't know. I'm very down on Mark Vientos. Very down.
And if we had started hitting him second, with Soto third, like I said from the beginning, and everybody told me there's no way they're going to hit Soto third. Here we are. Maybe, just maybe, Mark Vientos wouldn't be struggling the way he is. Who knows? There we go.
So you're going from a pop perspective then, Hector, no?
Who, what?
You want Vientos here because you want his pop.
No, Rudy. I mean, Rudy. Eddie, you fucking piss me off every time I say something. And you think I'm saying it because of home runs. I don't give a damn about home runs.
Really?
I wanted him there for the millionth time.
But what?
I thought it was the best spot for him because everybody kept telling him about the slump, the sophomore this, the sophomore that. The league is going to adjust to him. So I said, okay, put him between fucking Lindor and Soto and let them protect him so that it's harder to pitch around him. It's harder to throw him junk. You're going to have to pitch to this kid. You're not going to want to face Soto with guys on base. You're not going to, you know what I'm saying? Lindor might be on base in front of him. But you guys said, no. We got to have Juan Soto hitting second. Now, Mark Vientos sucks. Juan Soto sucks. Brandon Nim, everybody fucking sucks. And now we're trying to move everything around. Here we're still trying to, you know what I'm saying? Figure shit out. But it's not because I want him hitting home runs. It's because I thought he would be pitched better too for him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when you're in the 2-hole and you're between Soto and Lindor, you're going to get, if you're a home run guy like Vientos is, he's going to get more.
So he would hit home runs, Eddie.
He will.
Fine.
But again, I'm just saying, by default, he will get more fastballs.
You're killing me, dude.
By default. Whether you like it or not, that's a fact.
Let me see something real quick. But
I'd rather Nimmo there because Nimmo is going to fucking give you more pitches to see. He's going to work the count more, and I want that to be more infectious to 3, 4, and 5. That's why I want
in the perfect world, yes, Eddie. In the perfect world, if they everything is working, yes. But here we are. Here we are.
Fuck out of here, Acuna batting. No. I wouldn't put him there.
Here we are.
It's honestly between Vientos and Nimmo. I think you could get the best out of Nimmo. That's why I'm saying put him there. And he's a veteran. But what you're saying is right, too, because I remember last year when he went to the 2-hole and he was shit.
Hopefully, Nimmo goes to the 2-hole and becomes more of the Brandon Nimmo that we used to love.
Correct. That's my
and not the Brandon Nimmo that's trying to hit for power.
The leadoff Nimmo. That's what we want.
Leadoff Nimmo. But not the early leadoff Nimmo. They used to only take walks. That Nimmo
2022 leadoff Nimmo.
Yeah. That guy.
Right?
That guy. Because this Brandon Nimmo, fuck me, man. I don't know why I keep doing this. My bad. Because that's supposed to go here. This Brandon Nimmo makes me sick. As
Drives
you
me
know,
terrible.
he's been a recipient of the Makes Me Sick award.
It's
But go ahead.
no. It's really between two guys that are fucking just playing awful right now. That's really the best way to put it.
But you know
You
what the
know,
funny
it's
thing is, though, Eddie. Let me show you something, and let me show the people something. You know, we suck with runners and scoring precision as a team.
oh my god, don't get me started, please.
Look at our top 4 guys with runners and scoring precision. You want to do
Okay.
the honors quiz, or you want me to do it? Or you sleeping quiz? Okay, I got it, mofo. Francisco Lindor, a 182
Oh my
average,
god.
231 on base, 364 slugging, 595 OPS. Pete Alonso, we know he's been great, even though he's struggling lately. Juan Soto, or as I like to call him, Teflon Juan. Or Juan Gotti, as my guy like Sinatra likes to call him. A 125 average, 240 on base, 225 slugging, 465 OPS. But hey, he stole a base the other day, so
Yeah.
Brandon Nimmo.
Look. Nemo's got 13 hits there. He's
I was
second.
gonna say Brandon Nimmo, who makes me sick, and who a lot of people bash about
Yeah.
runners and scoring
Got
position,
13 hits.
actually has the second best numbers on the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Heck, I think my mind's made up. I want Nimmo at the 2 spot.
You want Nimmo in the 2.
I think that just convinced me. Yeah. I'm going with it. Because think about it. If he gets on base,
I'm okay
he
with
could
either
get
one.
hit center and he could score on a double. You know,
I'm
so
okay with either one.
if Juan Soto hits a double or Pete hits a double, he's scoring. But he's scoring from first base. So that's why I'm putting Nemo there because he's faster than Vientos. So he'll have
What the
more
hell?
opportunities to score on an extra base hit.
Shit, we lost Rudy
Well, that's Rudy. Okay.
and all the goodies. What the hell happened? Rudy. He'll come back. I hope. Or we're in trouble. No, we're not in trouble. But sometimes when I look down on the stuff, it gives me ideas of where we're going to next.
Well, I was never in a movie, Ray.
Huh?
Somebody asked me if I was ever in a movie in the chat. No.
Did they really? Oh my gosh, these guys are
I
funny.
think I was on a TV show or something once when I was a kid. I don't know.
Well, Liz, I don't know if you heard it. Liz, I think you're new in the chat. So welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us. At least I haven't seen you. I apologize if you've been here. Liz C says, by the way, how about getting rid of the damn hitting coaches? I added the damn.
Huh?
I already asked Eddie. Eddie says no. Eddie says
No, I didn't say that. I said they can't hit for the fucking guys.
Rudy's back. Rudy's back. We back,
Give
ladies
him-
and gentlemen. Rudy, don't do
I
that to
said
me
give
again.
him 3 more weeks. They keep it up, fire them. I don't give a fuck. 3 more weeks, I give them. But they don't hit for the fucking players. So let's get it straight. What we're talking about here.
I got you. I never watched that show. I don't know.
Johnny Drama. Oh my God.
Yeah. You know who that is?
Yeah, I know exactly who that is. And it's funny because I used to work with Jerry Ferrara on the Morning Brew.
Okay.
I was in we did watch parties and shit together. Well, not watch parties, we watch along the games and stuff. Kind of like what me and you do.
Right. He was in that show, right?
Yeah. He was in the show, so it's funny you mention
Yeah.
it.
So listen, man. Just
The
not a
team
good road
sucks.
trip.
The team can't fucking hit, and until they do, it's fuck you.
Basically, they do suck right now. They
They
definitely
fucking
can't hit.
suck.
But no, listen, man. Rudy, bring up my 2 guys. Bring me up those two guys that I wanted to highlight, Woody, please. You know who I'm talking about. The two guys that I told you that I wanted to highlight because we don't always ignore, but quite often we ignore that side of the ball. So if you could please,
Defense.
huh?
The defense. We're bringing up defensive
I
metrics.
don't give a shit about that. No, no, no,
I do.
no. But that's a good. No, no, no. We need to start talking about that. Listen,
Yo,
you
because
want to talk
that's
about defense?
becoming a
Brett
joke.
Beatty. Brett Beatty's been
Yeah.
playing a hell of a defense. So if you want
Yeah.
to talk about defense, props to Brett Beatty, for his defense. Props to Brandon Nimmo for his throw out from home plate the other day.
No, I swear to God, at my age, I got a better arm than him still.
But people
I
were making a
still right
big
now
deal, and
broke down me. I still have a better arm than him.
they talked about how he worked in the offseason. And he probably did. But let's be honest, bro. That's more because was that 200 feet right there, Fenway Park, with the Green Monster. Like he was
Yes,
throwing that shit from right
exactly.
there, bro. Like let's not get crazy.
That's
Oh,
bro.
you added one, Rudy. So it's three guys that I wanted to have, but I want to talk about these guys real quick. Go ahead, Quays, do it. Bring up my guy. Oh, you threw a wrench into that. This wasn't the guy, Rudy. What are we doing here? But we could throw some flowers to David Peterson. But this guy right here is one of the guys that we got to throw flowers to. My guy, Kodai Senga, who's been holding the damn thing down. No?
No.
What do you like about Senga, bro?
No. He's not a fucking ace, this guy.
Oh, I didn't say anything about ace.
Not an ace.
I'm talking about guys.
This game against Boston was mediocre at best. It's mediocre. The fan base overrates this guy. I don't think he's again. I'm not in love with him.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I need more innings out of him before I start giving him flowers.
But we need more innings out of everybody.
Yeah, but particularly him.
Anthony. I'm gonna call you Anthony today then.
Why you call me Anthony?
Because that's Anthony. I hate that podcast. That's all I fucking hear from this dude all day, every fucking day. He's texting me all this bullshit about more innings, more innings, more innings, more innings.
Well, I mean, he's right as a whole, but I mean, how can we? How can you trash a pitching staff that's fucking like top 5 in almost?
You're doing it right now. I'm trying to give him flowers, and you're fucking trashing him. What are you talking about? The guy went 6 innings against Boston, 5 hits, 3 runs, 5 Ks. You want to murder?
And you fucking lost.
Cause we don't fucking hit. What did we do? What did we do that day? One measly run. One measly run. Let me see. What the hell? Where the numbers at? Left on base. How many? 1,000 probably. Can't even find this shit. 9 left on base. 1 for 11 runners in scoring position. You want to blame Kodai Senga? Get out of here. Get out of here. The other guy I want to highlight.
Kodai overrated.
Rudy, because now I'm
Kodai overrated.
Pictures. Bring me all the pictures, Rudy.
This guy's a different story. This guy. He's a bitch.
Hey, what are you doing, Quay? Go back. Give me Griffin Canning, man.
Now here's my guy, Griffin Canning. My guy.
Griffin Canning is another guy holding it down, bro. So props to Griffin Canning. 5-1, 2.47 ERA, 1.29 WHIP.
Heck, who was the guy that got the win against the Yankees? Which pitcher got the win against the Yankees?
Who got the win against the Yankees? Who the fuck knows? Let me see.
It might have been Braziban.
Probably. I'm waiting for Rudy to bring me that guy. Where's my guy at, Rudy? Bring me Braziban, Rudy, please.
This fucking guy's. I mean, I can't say enough about him. He's been incredible. I hope he gets the All-Star nod too. By the way,
he should. He should.
That's all. You got to keep it up.
What game did we win against the Yankees? A Saturday game?
Yeah, it was a Saturday game. That was
Reed Garrett won that game.
Okay, Reed Garrett. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, Reed Garrett won that game.
Right, because we took of course another game where we were fucking playing from behind. But
now this is the man right here, bro.
Yeah.
This guy got, what do they call it? Ice in his veins or whatever. This guy right here. Ice water. Comes in with men on base. Doesn't matter. Base
Where did we
loaded.
get him from? What was he on? Tampa or Atlanta? What was he? Where did we get him?
No. The Marlins.
The Marlins. That's right. The Marlins. Thank you, Miami.
Yep. Yep. Yo, but he hasn't even been bending lately.
No.
He's just been getting the job done, bro, right away. Like bang, bang, bang. He's like
Bro,
Brazo
what
Ben. I don't bend shit.
wasn't he in like with the bases loaded and he got the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out of
but
it?
that he didn't do that. He came in and cleaned that up right away. I'm like, yo,
He's
you just give it, if you hold him to one right here, you good. And he held him to zero. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even call him Brazo Ben right now because he ain't bending shit.
thank you, Miami. That's all I'll say.
He's just cleaning shit up. And he was talking about let me see if I can find that real quick. But he says it in Spanish. But he talked about the analytics, the pitching lab, and all that. He said, "Yo, I got that stuff elsewhere, but here, the way, and that's what I'm talking about. The hitting needs to catch up to the pitching. He's like the way they explain it here, and they make me understand which of my pitches is the more effective, the better. It's just great. But I wanted to highlight those guys, man, because the
They
only reason
deserve
why we are where the hell we are is because of those guys right there.
it. I agree. You can even give Reed Garrett. I mean, he's been a little flustered of late, but
It ain't because of the angry Dominican, Teflon Juan. I'll tell you that much.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck are we doing on the show?
It's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dominican. It's a fucking joke. But I know about angry Dominicans. Listen, we could be a little pouty sometimes. Over nonsense and act up. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I can't believe Rudy did that. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I didn't even know that's what it said when I brought it up. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but
You're gonna alienate half the fan base. The Dominicans are kind of gonna come out hating us.
no, whatever. Fuck them. I'm kidding. I am Dominican, guys, darn it. But this is where we stand as a team in our offensive numbers, guys. We are 18th in runs. What a fucking throw up.
Oh, disgusting.
These offensive numbers make me sick.
They're
Hits
terrible.
14th.
Look at the
Home runs
strikeouts. Holy
13th.
shit.
No. But this is good. There's teams that got more strikeouts than us. That's
Oh,
actually
it
good.
doesn't go by like most. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure of that one, but I'm pretty sure because I've looked at this before. Let me see.
Oh, so it's a good. Okay, so that means they're in the top 5 percentile.
Oh, maybe not. I'll take that back.
I don't. I think that's bad.
Wait, what the hell am I looking at? Oh, wait a minute. No, sorry.
Yes,
Here we go.
yes,
No,
Alex.
see,
Good job.
huh? What was that? What's the question there?
Yeah. No. I was just agreeing with the take.
No. So actually, this is actually good, Eddie. We're
Yeah.
actually part of the most strikeouts is the Rockies with 488.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So that's good. We're in the bottom
So the
5%.
strikeouts is actually good. Based on balls, I guess not too good. Seventh, that's pretty good. Seventh and walks, drawing walks.
That's because we got
Yo,
the generational walker, Brian
right.
Giles,
When
the
you
angry
look at
white.
our on base percentage, we are eighth in on base percentage, bro. That's not
Jesus.
bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's good Soto. So you can't get hit with fucking runners on base.
Stop that fucking bullshit, bro. It's not good. He's not the only one getting on base, bro. Is he the one that's always on base when we leave guys on?
Yeah,
He's left a
eligible.
few guys on.
All
It's
right.
because we get on base. The
Bro, I'm
problem
so
is when
sick
we
of
get.
talking about this shitbag offensive team. They suck.
What?
This offense
Well,
sucks.
this is why I brought it up here, so we can see how bad they suck.
Disgusting.
They get on base. The slugging is not terrible. 10th is not terrible. It's, better than middle of the pack.
Where's the extra base hits?
I don't fucking know. Not there, and I don't got time to tally that shit up. I'll tell you this: you want extra base hits? They are okay. third in triple. We got 11 triples. Holy shit!
Yeah. What's his name? Didn't want who had 2 in a game? I think was it Terens?
Okay, well they're third in
Yeah, 2
triples.
in a game.
They're seventh in doubles with
That's
87,
better than I thought.
and home runs is where they're not doing good.
Shocker.
Home
13.
home runs is where they're 13th with
Yeah.
53. So, but that's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. That's why this team is where it is, basically, which is not in a bad place. At the end of the day, this is something that I was looking at yesterday, though. Right? We could talk about how bad the Mets are playing right now, how much the offense sucks, the fact that they blew a 5-game lead, and blah, 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 blah,
Oh,
blah, right? When I go look at the standings, who has the most wins in baseball?
right now?
Yeah,
It's got to be LA, right?
negative. It's the
Is it
Detroit
Detroit?
Tigers. Detroit Tigers with 33.
Okay.
You know who has the second most?
It's not the Phillies. It could
It
be.
is now the Phillies. It is now the Phillies after I guess they won today.
They have 32 wins.
And they have 32 wins. They're up 2 games on us, right?
Yeah.
But that's my point. The Phillies are on a 7-game winning streak, 8-2 in their last 10, and they have 2 more wins than us, and are 2 games up on us. Do you think the Phillies are going to keep up that pace?
Obviously,
I know we think that they're good, right?
They're a good team.
But are they going to stay at an 800 clip?
No. But there is another team that can give you an 800 clip
for a little while, not for the season,
or one that played with it. I believe it was a 748 clip from fucking June to September. You know what team I'm talking about?
We're talking about the Braves.
Yeah, the 2022.
About us. You talking about us last year?
In 2022 they played at a 700 clip, over 700 clip, from fucking June to the end of the season.
Okay, but how did we do last year from June to wherever? Nobody played better baseball than we did last year from that when we turned it around.
That's true. That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying, like, so we act like the sky is falling, all of this. The Phillies just have to go on a 7-game winning streak. The Dodgers, right away, you said, I say, who has the most wins in baseball? Oh, it has to be LA. Because
no, but I named it. I said fucking Detroit as my second pick.
Anyway, you relax, bro. What I'm saying is everybody thinks the Dodgers are so great. They got 31 wins. You understand what I'm saying? But we think that the sky is falling on the Mets. I'm upset too. I'm not saying that the Mets is not. I'm not upset. But
you give it another week of this fucking offense, you're gonna be as mad as I am next week.
No, I was mad before you about Juan Soto and all that, so don't worry about it. I'm just saying because you guys keep talking about the standings. So I looked at the standings either last night or this morning, and I'm like, okay, but what the hell are we wilding about? And when I looked at it this morning, the Phillies only had 31 wins. So I'm like, okay, so they got 31 wins. Oh my gosh, the big bad Yankees,
30 wins,
who we just lost to this morning when I just had 29 and just got their 30th today.
The 30th.
Yeah, they just got their 30th today, this afternoon. Right? The Seattle Mariners, 28 wins. They lead their division. All right, who cares? The Phillies were 32.
Minnesota, I think, is on a good run, too. Isn't Minnesota on a good run?
They were. The Cubs, 30 wins.
The Cubs have 30 wins?
Giants, who everybody keeps talking about. Oh, my God, the Giants. Wilmer Flores, 29 and 21. 5 and 5 in their last 10. Huh?
Flores is having a fucking great year.
Let me ask you something. I've been asking somebody if if Wilmer Flores, Luis Flores, since we was kids, if Wilmer Flores grew up, Jesus Christ, if Wilmer Flores was still on the Mets, do you think he'd be the player that he is right now?
No fucking way.
Or do you think we would have ran his ass out of town already a long time ago?
He was gone. We would have ran him out. Oh, no, he's been gone how many years now? I mean, it's been over 6-7 years now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so no, we would have ran his ass out of town because we had some really bad teams in between that.
Right.
Really bad.
And that makes me think sometimes too, like, yo, We talk about all these players and get this player out of here, get him 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 out of here. And then when we see another player, former player somewhere else, getting the job done, we forget about how we just want
remember
guys
Justin
out, and we
Turner?
don't
I mean, how
give
many years
guys
Justin
time.
Turner?
We don't give guys time to develop. You know what I'm saying?
I always said that I like Justin Turner over David Wright. People used to think I was crazy.
Oh, I hate it when we got rid of Justin Turner, but we're not gonna get into your fucking bashing of David Wright, bro.
Why?
We're not gonna get into that
You
right
mean
now.
that fucking steroid cheat, David Wright?
Oh my god.
Look at the pictures.
Minnesota's 27-22, 8-2 in their last 10. As we look forward now, we've done with the past, and we're not gonna let Eddie drag us down this fucking road. We will welcome the LA
Oh God!
for this weekend, and on Friday we will have old full curtain, whatever.
Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw. I was gonna call him Kurt Kershaw. Jesus, Hector.
Jesus,
Clayton Kershaw versus our ace. Versus our ace Griffin. What?
How many games has he started? He's got 11 ERA. Jesus.
One game.
Okay. All right. I was
be
going
his
to
second
say.
start.
I figure. He's always hurt anyway.
Yeah. So Kershaw versus Canning on Friday.
Okay. Marte's going to be in the lineup for that. Get ready.
You think so?
Oh, 100%. They always use Mendy always uses lefties. Him against lefties. Hopefully Beatty will be in the lineup too.
Not always, but sure, run with that narrative.
Oh, you don't think so?
He hasn't. It doesn't matter what I think.
No, Marte I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. He has not played every single game against lefties.
No, I know, but I expect him. Easy. Can I give a fucking take where I fucking
no, because you said you can say I expect it, but you're telling me like it's a guarantee because Mendy always does that, and I'm like, nah, don't take a dig on my guy Mendy like that, bro. Anyways, Gosselin against Peterson.
Gosselin's a good ball player.
Yeah, against Peterson, who's been a little shaky.
Yeah, he's
not horrible, but not great.
Yeah,
he's been decent.
Not the ace we expected.
And Saturday will be a what time is that game? Do we know? Saturday will be
it's a 4:00 game.
Kodai Senga jersey giveaway. Looking forward to that. Because then on Sunday night when I go to the game, I'm gonna wear my Kodai Senga giveaway jersey to Sunday night's game where we face some guy named Knack. On ESPN.
You better smack that tie around. Anyway, any name like that, come on.
For all you guys that are fans of the Blunt Thoughts watch-alongs, and I know those are very popular on Sunday nights because we hate ESPN. Sorry, can't help you. I
like Apple TV, by the way.
No, Apple TV's. I like that picture.
Me too.
Sunday I will be there going to get whatchamacallit, my Mark Vientos bobblehead.
Oh, okay, nice. How early do you have to go? It's a good question.
I don't expect that to be too popular, especially right now. But who knows? Sunday night is kind of tough, but it is a holiday weekend. Now that I think about it, but I'll be there early. 7:00 game. They probably open the gates at 5. People will start lining up probably like 4-ish. I don't know if they'll do a block party. I know they're doing one on Saturday, but I'll be there early anyways on Sunday. I don't care.
All right.
But I'm looking forward to it. Let's see if the team could turn it around. Maybe they step up to the challenge this time. Maybe facing a familiar foe like in the National League, a National League opponent, the last year NLCS, battle, kind of like rematch or whatever the hell you want to call it. Maybe they wake up. Maybe this is the weekend when the freaking office finally wakes up. Maybe this is the weekend where Juan Soto finally wakes up. I don't freaking know. But what I do know is it's time to turn it around, man. It's time for, I don't want to say turn it around because.
Time to turn around the offense. Very simple.
The offense, yeah.
Time to hit with runners in scoring position. Simple. Keep it simple.
Yes. That's what needs to fucking improve, bro. Is the runners in scoring position because that's just bad.
That's been the Achilles heel. It's killed us. I mean, we could, again, like I said, we'll probably be at 38 with 30, probably 38 wins if that offense was good. I could give us 8 games I could look at. where I could say this. If we had an offense, you got this game, this game. I could name about 8 games.
Oh my gosh. They are 26 with a 215 average with runners in scoring position, bro.
Sounds about right. Who's worse, the Rockies?
Um, Believe it or not, the Rangers are
Wow.
27th at 213. And then you got the Pirates, the Orioles, and the White Sox. So the
Jeez.
Rockies are actually
Rockies aren't even
25th.
on this.
The Rockies are actually 25th ahead of us, but they're
Oh my
217.
gosh, that's
217.
crazy.
217.
They've won like they have like don't they have like single digit wins? Like they're a joke.
Yeah.
I
Eight.
think they might
Eight
have just got
fucking
their
wins,
10th
bro.
win or some shit. I think they
No,
might. They're
who? The Rockies?
are they below 10? Are they still below
8
10?
wins, bro.
Holy shit! I knew they were bad. I thought they would have had 2 more by now because last I checked, they were at 8.
8 wins.
Whole
I don't even want
scheme,
to answer this question because I don't think that's something that's going to happen right now. I don't know. If the Pirates
they're
do
not
that,
going
they're
to
the
trade both schemes. Come
if
on,
the
man.
Pirates trade Paul Skeens this year, they are the dumbest organization I've ever seen in my
They're
life,
not going to.
and they deserve to be shit forever. That's what I'll say about Paul Skeens. But of course, yeah, give up the farm. Prospects become suspect. Prospects are suspects. Prospects become suspect. However you want to say it, I don't give a damn
How many
about
more
prospects.
years do they have him for? Heck, do you know? It's like 3 more, I
Skeens?
think. Scheme.
Are you kidding me? Last year was his rookie year, no?
That's what I'm saying. How many more years they got him for?
5.
Oh
Well,
shit.
4.
Okay,
If you
so
include this year, 5 and 6 years before you become a free agent. So that's what I'm saying.
well, he's not going anywhere. What are you guys talking about then?
Yeah.
I thought maybe I
You know
could
what
have
happened?
sworn. I
Jeff
could have sworn
Passan wrote an
somebody
article
told me.
saying what?
Somebody told me that like he's only got a few more years of eligibility,
No.
and I believed it like a fucking
He was a
dummy.
rookie last year, bro. Unless I'm missing something.
No, what he definitely 100% was a rookie. Remember the card? Remember the whole thing with the card? He was definitely a rookie.
Yeah. So you
It's 5.5 years you get.
3 years before you get into arbitration, and then 3 years of arbitration.
Right.
It's 6 years before
And
you
they
become a free
didn't
agent.
bring him up late or anything, right?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes the Super Twos and all of that bullshit.
Right.
What happened was that Jeff Passan, Jeff Passan didn't report anything. Jeff Passan, that was an opinion piece by Jeff Passan. But credit to Jeff Passan, he has so much credibility that people took it as fact. Jeff
Gotcha.
Passan suggested that if the Pirates were smart, or the best thing for the Pirates would be to trade Paul Skeens. And everybody's gone crazy since then. The Pirates have come out and said after that, we're not trading
Get the
Paul
fuck
Skeens.
out
We're
of
not
here.
thinking about trading Paul Skeens. We're trying to build around Paul Skeens.
Yeah, bro, you got him for another 5 years. You'd be nuts to trade him. That's like fucking talking about trading Harvey in like 2012 or
Oh my God.
2013.
That's when I started to hate Martino, when he was saying the men should trade Harvey and Syndergaard and all of that nonsense.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so let's see.
Well, we almost traded Wheeler.
So
But Wheeler really only had 2 good seasons for us.
according to Spotrac, yeah, you kidding me? 2025, 2026, 2027 pre-arbitration years for him.
Okay,
So
so
he won't hit arbitration. Are they saying until 2028? That's even more than I thought. Holy shit. Well, it's crazy. And that guy's getting $875,000. You would think Postkey is getting a ton of money.
right,
He gets the minimum. Unbelievable.
but he's been worth it.
He's been worth it. He's been more than worth it.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm off today. I'm so mad at this team. I'm so mad with the Knicks. I'm like so fucking like the fact that I just asked you if Paul Skeens has eligibility left. So I'll just tell you all you need to know. I knew he's a rookie last year. His fucking card was $30,000 or $100,000. You didn't hear that with the baseball card, that whole thing with the rookie card?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What the hell happened to Eddie? Well, I don't know what the hell's going on, ladies and gentlemen. First, some crap about connecting some Bose speakers popped up on my screen, and now Eddie disappears. What the hell you doing, bro? You all right?
I was grabbing my drink, fell over. I was about to
Okay.
knock it off my desk
I
after I
said,
was talking.
shit, we got hacked. We
Maybe
got hacked.
you didn't. So let me ask you: you're the GM of the Mets.
Oh,
It's GM for a second, right? Steve Cohen comes down to you and says, "Yo, heck, I want you to make this team. I want to make the playoffs, and I need you to go out and make a move. I give you my blessing on whoever you want. Who are you bringing in here, heck?"
that's a tough
You
question.
can bring in any player you want, but be realistic about it.
I don't know if I have an answer for you. I'm not gonna give you these names. And honestly, I don't think
Luis Robert is so overrated. And Sandy Alcantara is like a fucking 10 ERA.
I don't think Steve Cohen needs to come down and say, "Yo,
No, it was just I was giving you a hypothetical.
I want to make the playoffs. We need to make a move." I don't think that's what's going on right now.
I don't think it's what's going on in it, but I'm just asking you if that happened.
I don't know if I have anyone in mind. I haven't been focusing on anybody around the league to say, "Oh, I want to go get that guy," or "This guy may be available. That guy may be available." I'll tell you this: Luis Robert and
Alcantara.
Alcantara, whatever. But Luis Robert doesn't excite me. Doesn't excite me.
He doesn't either. I'm the same
Tatis
way. I'm
Jr.
with
is
you.
unreal.
That guy, can I just say on Robert Jr., he's had like 100 chances, and he's literally had like one good season over the last few years. Look at his
People say no. He maybe a change of scenery, maybe. But I don't think right now we are in a position to bring in question marks and bring in projects or anything like that. Of course, yeah, Tatis Jr. That's unrealistic, guys.
Obviously.
That's
But Luis
unrealistic.
Castillo, he's on Seattle, correct? Or is he on Minnesota?
Luis Castillo's on Seattle.
Seattle.
I
Okay.
ignored that because I thought he was talking Luis Castillo the second. I thought he was joking and talking about
Oh,
Luis
you're talking about
Castillo.
basement.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But no, they're probably talking about Luis Castillo. The
Did
picture
you miss
from
Luis Castillo?
yeah, from Seattle. But was Seattle maybe move him? I don't know.
That is in first place.
Yeah, and how's he doing? I don't know.
Well, you know who I love? You
But
know
I
who
would
my favorite
definitely
player?
try to get a bat in here.
I like, you know who I like on Seattle, heck? Is what's his name? Randy Rosarina. That's the guy I wanted last year. Costed nothing last year.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked him. I liked him at first, but
Don.
I think it's a little. He got a little too full of himself by Rosarena, and I
I
don't.
like Rosarina, though. I like him.
I liked him. I don't think he's consistent enough.
True. I'll give you that. But he's a good bat. He plays a good field, too.
Yeah.
I think he's got a plus arm. I like him.
Can we bring? Is there any way to get Cespedes 2015 version?
That you're
That's
going
what
to
we
need
need.
somebody on a contract year.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
We need
Devers,
somebody that could come in
Devers,
here.
fuck out of here with Devers. Look how much money's on his contract. Fuck, Schwarber's not going to get traded, but he'd be a good fit.
Maybe that's something that happens in the offseason.
Schwarber's a free agent.
Yeah.
Rosarina, I believe, is a free agent after this year. Yeah.
Would Texas trade him though?
You mean the Mariners?
I mean, oh yeah, he's on the Mariners, right?
Yeah, that's I thought that's why I didn't want to touch Castillo because I didn't think the Mariners are in first place. Oh, Josh Naylor. That's not bad, but he's not like a game changer guy.
I don't know.
I would like to sell Marte off of them. But again,
I like Josh Naylor.
Yeah,
Josh Naylor is like another Jesse Winker type attitude, you know.
Yeah, it's
step
it's
up in big
not
moments.
It's not a fucking
Cespedes. No,
it's not Cespedes. That's what it's not a sexy move.
It's more along the lines of I don't even want to say Juan Uribe because
like Jesse Winker. I think you hit on that with that one.
But I think he might be a better bat than Jesse Winker. I'd have to compare
Jesse Winker is that man. You look at Jesse. I used to follow Jesse Winker when he was on the Reds. He was great. He fucking used to hit over 300. What?
That was like 9 years ago.
Nah, 2021. 2021, 2022.
I thought I'm exaggerating, but that was a while ago, bro.
Yeah.
It was longer than that. It was more than that. Jesse Winker's not an arbitration player. What are you, crazy?
Winker in 2021, look up his shit. His numbers. They were really good. You know, and I know this. I used to bet them all the time, heck, in 2021. They used to have a really good offense.
Degenerate betting the Reds.
I used to like that team a lot. Eddie is this guy fucking all he does is talk shit. Like, oh, Eddie's too emotional. He needs therapy. Wow. Again, if you're trying to offend me, I don't care. You can say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. You're just a fucking. You're just
Jesse Winker been in the league since 2017, bro.
What?
In 2021, yeah, he had a decent year. 24 home runs, 305 average.
Yeah, he's good. I'm telling you.
950 OPS. He was good in 2021.
That's really good. Tell me it's
that was
not
his best
good.
year.
Great,
that was his best year, bro. And what happened since then? Jeez.
I don't know. He's kind of became they've I guess they just pitched him. They know how to pitch him now.
It's crazy. Anyways, it's time to get out of here, Eddie. What else you got for us before we go?
The Knicks are gonna lose.
Oh God.
And that's it. And the Mets better fucking win 2 or 3. That's all I said.
Can we start seeing some of this?
Thank you. Oh, who made that?
Rudy.
Rudy? Good job, Rudy. You like plantains or what?
Huh?
You like plantains?
Every now and then.
I like
I'm a weird
when I eat sugar, I'll actually eat that. I'm not a big sugar guy, like high carbohydrate, but I like that. I like plantains.
I'm a big I'm a weird Dominican. Liz says Mets better win the first game. You ain't lying, Liz.
Yeah,
don't win the first game. The fan
base.
The
Apple TV game, yes, right? Swan night.
Apple TV.
I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna probably watch. Well, I'll watch a little bit of it until the Knicks come on.
I watch them at home and in person. That's a good point, Liz. You heard that, Rudy. Bring that back, Quay. Well, anyways, you heard it, Rudy. That should be green. But you know what? This is perfect. Should be green.
That's a fucking banana.
Exactly. This is exactly what fucking Teflon Juan is right now.
A banana.
Yo, Joel, de lo mío. You almost made him call me. No, who's the one? It's either you or Junior. Almost made me call him something else, bro. I almost called him Juan. But Teflon Juan is playing like a banana right now. He ain't playing Platano power. He got banana power right now. So when he starts playing like a real Platano, we'll change it to green. How about that? Okay, yeah. Now it's really time to go because I'm getting delirious. And I'm saying nonsense. But yeah, man, let's go out there. Let's turn this shit around. Let's go out there and win 2 out of 3 from these guys that nobody expects us to do.
How about a sweep?
Nobody expects them. Okay,
let's sweep.
Let's sweep.
How about that for that?
I'm with that. I'm with that.
That would
No
turn
problem.
around the season.
Oh no, 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 Liz. I'm with you on that. I'm not no booing. I
No,
will tell him
fucking,
when he strikes out. Tú no
fucking,
sirve, coño. Tú no sirve. You stink, bro. You stink. Until the next time he comes up, then I'm like, let's go, man. Let's go, okay, let's go. This is it right here, Soto. Let's go. So I'm with you. We're always gonna support him, but he needs to
if
get
he
it
goes
going.
0 for 4,
He needs to get it
I,
going. Listen,
I'm
I'm
not
not
a
going to tell
believer in
nobody
the
to
boo.
boo, and I'm not with the whole standing ovation shit. I'm not going there to give him a standing ovation, none of that shit, coordinated standing ovation, none of that. I will go out there and I will cheer for him like I do everybody. And when they don't get it done, I say, gosh darn it, you stink. Not all the time, sometimes. But we
When
know
I was
what
a
to
little
say.
kid, Hector, I went to the game of the 1992 Mets. And I'll never forget it. It was a nightmare game. They were lost. They were getting killed. And I booed Bobby Bonilla because he was so fucking bad. I was a
Okay?
kid, like a baby. Remember that
That's what
game,
we
bro?
should do.
We booed the shit out of that motherfucker.
That's what we should do. We should start we want the shuffle shadow, do the sort of shuffle chant or something.
Do
I'm not good at
something,
that stuff.
fucking scrub.
I'm not good at that stuff. But yeah, man, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. I know we didn't focus on it as much as we usually like to, but my guy Quay bring you guys up there. You know the rules, man. We bring you up there just our way of saying hello and letting you be part of the show. So even if we didn't acknowledge your comment, it was still out there. Um, Listen, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough couple of days. Our Knicks didn't help, but tomorrow both teams have a chance to change the narrative, to change the vibe. For the Knicks for 2 days, for the Mets for 1 day, as they were having the game the next day. But let's get it done, man. Blue and orange skies is what we were all screaming about. What 5 days ago, and we were so happy about blue and orange skies. Now, hey, it's been fucking gray skies, and I hate
That
it.
Yankee series, I think, hurt.
Yeah, and it's
It
been
hurt
gray
me,
skies
for
ever
sure.
since. Oh, it hurt you, Mister. I don't care about the Yankees. I don't care about the.
Well,
You see, when you lose to them, it's like what?
when you're right, you're right, Hector. What can I say? When you're right, you're right.
Love
I
you,
can't
Eddie. You my guy, bro.
100%
Yo,
true.
give him your last words, bro.
Go out, fucking beat up the Dodgers, get game 1. I'm with everybody in the chat on that. And then let's fuck Kershaw up. I think we have good overall. Our organization versus Kershaw's pretty good numbers from what memory. Go out and win game 1, and let's see what happens. Try to get game 2 and 3. Fuck it, man. We're at that time. We need to start winning, and we need something to kind of get us going. Get the fucking blood going. Get the juices going. Fucking get us going. Get some wins. That's it. Fucking punch him in the mouth. Come on, motherfucker. Boom. In that bloody lip. Get boom punch. Hit these cocksuckers.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even going to add anything to that. I did too much by adding that. You already know what it is. LFGM, everybody. Have a good night. Peace. Oh, God.